Makkari, 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 you have died. My carry, Mercury, Mercury, you have died. Makkari, Michael Gray, Makkari, you have died. This channel is dedicated to Quasar. Welcome back to Cosmic Comics. I've mostly strayed away from speaking on the MCU, but today I lost a friend and I want to talk about that. It's just one more pound of flesh was put on the scale that is slowly turning me sour to what is the MCU. I'm talking about a man who taught writing to the Egyptians. A man who was confused for Hermes during the Trojan War. A man who studied under Plato. A man who posed as Mercury and saved Circe from a burning Rome. A man who was the charioteer for the Persian king Darius. A man who witnessed the misdeeds of Vlad the Impaler. A man who watched the Battle of the Alamo. A man who helped us win World War II while fighting under the name Hurricane. A man who taught Elvis Presley a few things about playing the guitar. A man who was the first ever to beat the elder, the runner, at a race. Maybe I'm misspeaking a little bit. He's not quite a man. He's an eternal. And for that matter, does Makkari even have to be a man? No, of course not. But it makes a lot more sense. This is a character based on myths within the real world. This isn't a fictional character. Well, I mean, it is a fictional character that Kirby and crew thought up, but this is a character who has a basis, a representational form within the real world. And he's been seen in various historical contexts in which these myths come from. And in those moments, he represents a god. And I have to take the coin in my hand and turn it over a few times and wonder. Would they ever make Athena a man? Would they ever make Circe a man? Would they ever make Pixie a man? If the answer to each of those questions is no, then why is Makkari no longer a man? I love the character of Makkari. And I was sad when him and Quasar split up. It was truly an awesome bro relationship. Makkari will make it into the MCU, but this is not my Makkari. This Makkari isn't Mercury. Once again, I think back to the first time Frank Danvers, Captain Marvel's dad, was introduced into Marvel Comics. In a world of good men, Frank Danvers was one of the best. One of the best. And he's been turned into an alcoholic child abuser. Frank Rambeau was scrubbed from Captain Marvel. What is wrong with being a man? Sure, tell me gender doesn't matter. But if gender doesn't matter, then why change it in the first place? So tell me, Marvel, what is so wrong with being a man? Why is it that all of the men that are in your... Why is it that so many of these good men from the past, like Frank Danvers, have to be destroyed? If you want more women in comic book movies, I think that's great. I am for it 100%. Marvel has a huge backlog of strong female characters to choose from. I'd love to see a Dazzler, Firestorm, Squirrel Girl, Miss America, Misty Knight, Moondragon, Tigra, and I haven't even named one mutant. I'd love to see movies on all of those women. Every single last one of them. But instead of getting a movie for one of those women, instead today we lose another man. And Makkari, you will be missed. Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening. I know a lot of you guys are waiting on more content where I actually talk about the comics of the past, and that's definitely coming. I know I've gotten a lot of new viewers recently, and I oftentimes get rid of my channel updates or videos like this after about a week, where I'm talking about things that aren't dealing with the comics specifically. So I'm a small-time farmer, and that is keeping me super busy at the moment. But as soon as I get caught up on things at the farm, I'll be back inside. I'll be writing. I'll be recording. I'll be putting out more videos. Thank you guys for your patience. I really love making this kind of stuff for you, and I don't really plan on talking about the MCU that much, but we're going to talk about things that affect Quasar. Like if they announce that Quasar is coming to the MCU, I will be there to talk about it. I mean, one of the main reasons why I even put out a review in the past on the Captain Marvel movie was mainly because Project Pegasus showed up in the movie. And that got me just really excited. That's that Quasar connection coming in. So, once again, guys, all I can say is F for respect, right? Thanks. Feel free to hit any of the buttons below. I'm out. Makkari, 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 you have died. Might carry Makkari, Makkari, you have died. Makkari, Michael Gray, Makkari, you have died.